Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Welcome back to the Haiti series. Today we're going to try to finish up our war and take back our lost provinces from Mexico with the aid of our ally, the United States of America. In exchange, we're giving them Texas, and we're hoping to get Honduras and Nicaragua. And because Mexico decided to join in on this war, we shall ask for Chiapas. We are heavily producing vehicles right now. We're the #4 producer in the world. That's driving a lot of our money right now. So as Haiti, we have managed to grab a little bit of land down here in South America. We've grabbed a little bit in Central America, and we've expanded into here. Mostly through peaceful means. Some wars happened in Central America, but this was all peaceful, and that's peaceful. We have a GDP of 113 and a literacy of 61.3, which has improved over the last couple episodes. 18.5 standard of living. 23 million people live in our country, which is wonderful. We've got 6 million loyalists. We did get all this infamy for this current war that just started at the end of the last episode. I'm working on improving our power situation, so before we hit play, we're going to go ahead and address that situation. We have power plants in Haiti being built. We're going with oil for everywhere else that needs it, so I'm going to look at Haiti specifically and start messing with their oil, or with the electricity production here. Switch that over to oil, and suddenly we don't have a need anymore. So I'm actually gonna, it pains me to cancel ongoing projects, but we don't need that right now. Bolivar, we've already switched over to oil, and we're just gonna have to see. Looks like we need 5 more, maybe. I think it's 100 per now that it's oil. Oh, let me do that actually. Okay, so now we need like 3 more, so we'll do that. Togo, we've already switched. We have not switched. Wow, okay. I keep misspeaking. I thought we already did this, but I guess not. So we'll do 3 more there. Sorry about that. Yucatan needs to be switched over, and we need like 1 more. Okay, so we'll do that. Still have a Man of War shortage. I don't know where that's coming from because I don't consume Man of Wars. I'll have to look at that later. Some far more important pressing things right now. Did I even make sure that was oil, or was that just me spacing out it as well? Okay, let me just double check them all down here in this PM area. We do have some that are not oil. Santo Domingo. We're good. Okay, so we'll fix that power issue, and of course there's a lot of things that are expensive here, mostly due to our war. So oil, of course, we don't have to concern ourselves with going too crazy on the building on our own, because guess what? Britain, France, Germany, and America are building like crazy in our country. So they're going to go crazy with that and help us out on the back end. I'm just going to focus on the things that are causing shortages or causing us to use a lot of money. So oil being one of them, we need to build more oil. So I'm going to go ahead and switch resources, and I'm just going to, for government's sake, we're going to build like 20. And then on top of that, I know ammo is going to get very expensive. We make like no ammo, and it's a little cheaper on the world market. So let's go ahead and increase our production of ammo here, which is going to have a rippling effect, but that's okay. We're going to put 5 in Haiti. Okay. I'm sure artillery is expensive as well, so it looks like we have like 1 in Guatemala. I'm just going to go ahead, and I know Bolivar's got a decent amount of people there, and then we'll do 1 in Haiti as well. Armed industries are going to be another area where we're probably going to do a few in different states, because we have militaries in those states that need to be supplied anyways, so it should keep the cost down. Bolivar being a huge producer with their wood and their iron, so that'll help us out quite a lot. Looks like tools are kind of cheap, so we might want to do something with that, but I'm going to leave it be for now. Other expensive goods would be meat, which I don't really care about right now. We can look at our production methods and see. Again, I don't know. So we got naval bases that are using these, but we shouldn't have anything that's wooden right now. It looks like we have 30 frigates for some reason. Okay. Well, let's change that. So we're going to upgrade these 30 frigates. We're going to start this war out. It's still in its early phases, but everybody's lining up right now. I've got a cheeky little plan to potentially bring my navy around and touch over here in Baja, California. It's going to pull everybody from this front, and we'll be able to do some great stuff. We've got 2 armies here, 1 army here. This one should be able to push pretty well. I believe they got an adamant defense and do 1 advance, and we'll do a rural folk advance as well. Baluchi mass migration, or Baluchi, not really sure how that's pronounced, but one of the two. Awesome. So we're still getting those mass migrations really quickly. We ballooned from, I want to say it was like 11 million-ish. Yeah, that's about right on this graph. We went from 11 million-ish people up to 23 million people in a very short span, Marathi. And that's mainly due to, if you're curious what our laws are, I've went over these in the past episode, a couple episodes. We have technocracy, multiculturalism, total separation, appointed bureaucrats, professional army. We got free trade interventionism, proportional taxation, no police, no colonial efforts, some public schools, and I would love to have public health insurance, but we have charity hospitals. We're attempting to get women's rights, but it doesn't look like it's going too well. But we do have emphasis on compulsory primary school, so education is important to us. It's mainly the migration that's bringing it down, unfortunately. Let's go with maybe defense. Okay, so these guys aren't doing too hot. They should, yeah, and that's why. We'll leave 1 guy on pillage, and the rest need to stay on defense. And then these guys are going to be advancing from the back. I don't know what America's doing. I guess they're trying to take Texas or something. Way to be self-centered. Just kidding. That's what I would do too. I would take what benefits me first, so that I'm sure to get what I want. I did have a war with Spain, and America was in that one too. It was over New Granada. Basically, America took the Panama Canal. For some reason, I didn't get Cuba independent like I was asking, even though that was my literal war goal. But I digress. I guess things happen. The organization, is that because reasons? Or just because? It looks like it's just because reasons. Supply shortage. Blockade. Right, blockades are a thing. So let's deal with that. Is that them blockading, or is it over here? I don't know how to check this stuff. I'm not like... I'm just going to send it over here and see what happens. It looks like, yeah, the American Navy's in a battle already, and then here I am to save the day. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? I don't know what that army's doing, but it needs to go somewhere that's confusing. Is there a civil war in Central America? Is that what's happening? No? I don't know why we were pushing up to the middle. Very weird. It's like they kind of kicked us out of Haiti or something. Okay, so we have supremacy there, and then I'm going to go over here and get supremacy, potentially. Looks like there's something to look at here. Yeah, let's improve relations with America. Don't mind if I do. We'll need a little more bureaucracy, so I'll just build 1 more of these somewhere. Haiti, not. Why not Haiti every time? And they got Texas. Mexico's perfectly okay with losing territory that's larger than Chiapas, that's fine. They can do that. But I'm going to keep pushing over here. We didn't take the state, did we? Oh, we did, okay. So we already took everything but San Salvador. I wonder if I can blockade here. How do you blockade? I've literally never done this. Kind of a new feature. I guess it would be here. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Let's raid convoys and blockade. See if we can drop their organization. So I don't know which bar it is. It's one of these two, but we're trying to drop one of them down. But it is on their own land, so it probably won't matter. Okay, well, I guess we don't get women's rights. Okay, interception, interception, interception. Sorry, I can't do that right now. I'm probably gonna have to do a naval invasion to pull them into another front. Maybe. What's it saying about advantage here? 39 versus 35, 51 versus 45. So they'll never be able to push into me, allegedly. My organization's a lot better now that I'm not being blockaded. Let me see if I can get... Let's go for, like, Jalisco, and we're gonna push... What's the issue here? Oh. Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay, we'll hold off just a second for that. We'll just see where this goes for a minute. We have a lot more people on the ground, and they have a lot less defense. We could just go full attack mode. I think we will. And we also we haven't set up our goals yet, so let's do that too. Your goal is to get to Mexico. Your goal, guess what? It's to get to Mexico. Your goal is to, just kidding, San Salvador. Take that. So we'll do that. See if we can push them back a little bit. A little more aggressive. Hopefully it pays off. If it works out for me. Looks like Central America's not doing too hot. It's okay. Taking on lots of debt for this, but we're also squaring ourselves up militarily to be better off in the future. All 4 years of our future in this game, but hey, it's fine. We're not in the game to be like maximize GDP, like, oh, #1 world power. If we wanted to do that, we wouldn't be in Haiti. So now it could be impressive to get like top 5 as Haiti. Can we do it? Maybe. Not gonna make any promises. It's only like 4 years. Less than 4 years technically. So doubt it's gonna happen. Rajput mass migration. Canada mass migration, or Canada, probably. Well, I guess we'll do a blockade. If we're not gonna do a invasion, it looks like we're actually doing really well now. So we're just gonna keep pushing. Oh, look at that, I got those 2 states. And of course, I'm never gonna incorporate them because they're 20 years to incorporate. Now we just need to grab Chiapas, which is gonna be the next step. Oh, I actually think we're gonna take this one, Veracruz. We'll work on it. We're gonna end this war before we even need the guns and the ammo. But it's fine. It's a deterrent, if anything. Nobody's gonna push us. 0 attrition. What does that mean? Oh, they're... Again, dude? Seriously? Okay. Let's intercept this navy that's trying to sit here. Oh, just kidding, it's gonna go to port. Alright, let's go there. Hey, we got the Panama Canal. I've never actually seen it being used like that. Wonderful. I love it. Oh, we got a few things here. So the Anti-Mexican League wants us to declare a rivalry with Mexico. Yeah, we'll look into it. They did just jump into 2 wars they had no business being in, so, you know, rivalry. Because we had positive relations with them before this, so the fact that they're doing this to us is kind of like stabbing us in the back. Oh, we'll be friends, and then, you know, not doing the friendly thing. So, true. They'll be a rival. Wonder if we could get Venezuela as a protectorate, but we have a lot of infamy. So, not right now. Maybe later. Hey, join the fronts. Good stuff. Mexico's losing their war score now, so I think we've got it in the bag. We're going to continue and build the rest of this. There's not much left. And then, Foreign queues are continuing to grow. Building a lot of bananas and things that we really don't need, but that's okay. And it looks like cars again could be expanded, so we're going to do that as the government. Do another 10 in Haiti. I'm sure they're not being, wow, they are being employed. Okay. I didn't think they would be, but all right. Cars and the motor industries, I think, are going to be next. They're not even that expensive. Never mind. What's the most expensive good in the world market right now? Capitulation. And look at that. They joined a war they shouldn't have had their stuck in their nose into, and they lost Texas. So, yeah. Now America's a little stronger, which even without all that land, they were still #1 military in the world, #2 Navy, and #1 GDP. That's impressive. They might be a little OP in this game. Just a little. But we did bump our population up, I think, like 2 million, roughly. Yeah, 1.5 million just from those territories. But more importantly, we got more arable land, more places for people to migrate to. And I don't know. Well, 10 railways is quite a lot there, but whatever. I've not looked at PMs for a minute, so this is probably going to be bad. Start at the top. Electric sewing. Craftsman sewing. Okay, we need to make sure every state has electricity. Now that we have 3 new states, we're going to put electricity in them. I don't know why it moves around like that. Use that. Mechanized workshops. Yes, you will make them. And we're going to do luxury furniture. Yes, Costa Rica, you will have to do that. Assembly lines for everything. For mass migrations. Things are looking beautiful on that front. Electric arc. No tanks, no planes. But we could do some radio production now that we've got electrics industries. We do repeating, assembly lines, assembly lines. Yes, you will do it. All very good stuff. You need to use fertilizers, and would it be cheaper to maintain a single? No, it would not. All of you will use tractors, big orchards, mechanized slaughterhouses. Yes, Costa Rica. You will use it. Yes, Costa Rica. They're being weird. I'll come back to that. Sulfur needs rel. Yep. Let's do that. Still don't have diesel pumps, but we'll get there. Automatic irrigation for coffee and rail transport as well. We need to start preserving some of these labor. So I'm going to start activating these. I know it's going to cause a lot of rail shortages, but I'm sure our friends across the ocean will help with that. But consumption is what we need right now. Barracks advanced, naval base is going to be sea lane strategies. We're going to go for, I would love to go for arcades, but we need to get elevators, so covered markets for all. Electric. Power plants go straight to oil. Government admin standardized. It helped a little bit. We need electricity in all states. Still working on that. Yep. No, I'm not going to change that at all. We will do chainsaws, rail log cars, rubber automatic irrigation, and rail transport. I'm sure this is very riveting for everyone watching me change PMs all day. Sorry about that. And trade centers, mass scale trading. Yes, Haiti, you will do that. Everyone's going to be public trading. Good stuff. All right. See how that affects GDP. It's already going vertical, so I don't think it's going to change too much. But we made engines a little more expensive. We made cars significantly more expensive, and still it's about the same. And a lot of things are cheaper. And as far as shortages, Transportation shortage in Guatemala, they're already handling it. Electricity in Guatemala, yeah, could use some boost. So I'm going to build 3 more. Bahamas, actually, I might already be building those. No, I'm not. The Bahamas needs more electricity, so like 2, maybe? I don't know. Oh, congrats, Mexico! You declared a rivalry. I'm so scared. I'm shaking in my boots. I'll do 1 more there. Hey, Malayalam, Telugu. Butchering names. That's part of the game, I guess. For me, anyways. Sure, other people are a little more literate than me. Okay, and then more bureaucracy is needed, so we're gonna build something in Chiapas there. Just give them a little bit of something. And 1 in Santo Domingo. Rothy. We're the 16th highest population in the world. That's I found that really interesting. Ranked 10. Can we get great power before the end of the episode? I think so. I think it's going to require dedication to improving our military quite a bit, but I don't see why we can't. You know, can we improve this little military? Let's just 4, 5, 6. There's another 30. And then we can just 2 there, and then 5 there, and you know, that's 9. So let's add another. That's too many, but that's fine. We'll have 30 soon. And then Navy-wise, like, why not a second Navy, you know? Like, it doesn't hurt. So we'll do, oh, can we upgrade? Oh, right, we can upgrade. So we're going to bump everything up to torpedo boats. And then once everything's torpedo boats, we're going to go up to scout cruisers. We'll stop there, probably. Why not? Let's just go ahead and finish out the this production side of things. We're not going to finish the whole thing, and that's unfortunate. Hopefully in one of these games, I'll have to play as a major power or something very strong. How's that fair? You're high, bro. Private healthcare, maybe. But as I was saying, maybe one of these games I'm going to have to play as like I'm not going to choose Britain. I'm not going to choose France, but maybe somebody somewhere in the middle, like maybe I'll form Germany, or I'll pick Spain, or maybe Italy. Someone who has a lot of potential. Not like Haiti, which turned out to have a ton of potential either way, but earlier potential is what I'm looking for. But maybe I'll do that, and then I'll make the goal of the episode to get the achievement for getting all the tech, because I still don't have that one. So we can talk about that one. Leave a comment if you want that to be a thing. This is like 20-something minutes into the video, so I doubt most people are going to hear it unless you're watching all the episodes. If you are, I want to give you a heartfelt thanks, actually, because most of my videos don't have a full like watch length. Most people cut off after like 5 or 6 minutes, so you're one of the real G's, one of the real ones. So thank you. We have vehicles still needing to be built. Let's even get great power with that, and then go for more vehicles. You know what? Why not 100? You know, just 100. Let's just do 100. And since we're there, you know, let's Santo Domingo. That's going to be our new electronics industries. We're just going to go crazy with it. We're going to go 15 right out the bat. We're going to dominate that market before it's a thing. Why? Again, why not? Sanufo, West African. Interesting. Do we have more interest? No. Okay. We have interest basically all over the world to try to grab as much migration as we can by having trade. With multiculturalism, it's pretty much a no-brainer. We would still turn a profit if we stopped building right now. Somehow railways are still subsidized and not making a profit, but whatever. Let's see if we can get electric sawmills. That's fine. Any other electric thing? Electric street lights. Let's get those. Ooh, yeah, let's go capital ships. It's government owned, it doesn't matter. I'll be increasing the Navy anyways. Assembly lines on all tool plants, and then here we go. Electric sewing machines. Automatic, automatic, or assembly lines. We don't have automated dough rollers? Come on, bro. How can we expect to make enough bread for everyone? Get with the times. Okay, that's probably going to give us more electricity needs, so Chiapas and Honduras are currently getting electricity. So we'll add to Costa Rica. Oh, they'll be fine. And Nicaragua, which also should be fine if they just employed people, so we'll let them figure that out. Okay, so we did manage to complete the goal for today, which was getting our lost provinces back. And we did just continue to grow things like crazy. We've got 2 years left. And I think that's going to wait for the next and final episode. So I hope to see you then. And I really appreciate everyone watching. It's been a really fun series. Haiti's, grown quite large, even with me restraining myself. I know I started the series and I said I wanted to get Cuba and all these little islands. I would still love to do that, and I'll be the first to admit, most of the time I set really high goals, and a lot of the times I don't meet them with these series. But it's about the journey, not the end. And I hope you think the same way as the viewer, as is tradition. If you liked what you've seen today, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see the next one. I mean, you'll see it either way, I hope, but you have a higher chance of seeing it. So